What's up? What's up? This your boy Richie Rich back in the building with my partner in crime, aka Dreez, aka Jedi, aka Dre Hart, aka the Saints ain't gonna make the playoffs this year. Oh man, my fault, player. My fault, player.
Good.
Oh, we got another live with an expat living abroad. He goes by the name of Jamaal. And I'm gonna let him introduce himself to the people.
What's up, everybody? I'm coming by way of Florida.
Coming by way of who?
And I'm gonna hit up a couple other countries while I'm out here. I just came from Vietnam about a month ago. I think in a few days I'm either gonna go to Sri Lanka or Philippines. And next month I'm going to Laos and Burma. Month after that I'm gonna hit probably hit either Bali or Cambodia, and then Germany on my way back. Then Japan on my way back to the States. So I got the travel bug, and just been doing this since I was a kid. But I've been coming to Thailand since 2012. 2017, I came out here and I lived out here for 8 or 9 months. So I got a pretty good knowledge of the Pattaya area. Not as much as some of the expats who've been living out here for 10, 15 years, but I can answer a good decent amount of questions and everything like that. It's a fun way of life, and I love it.
All right, cool, man. So how are you able to how long is that all these trips you just named, how long is that gonna take you to complete everything, and how are you able to do all that?
I got a pretty good job, and right now I'm just on a very long vacation, and then I got investments, and I got a small part-time business with 2 of them actually. So that gives me a little extra income to supplement for my travels and everything. And as right now, everything I got is paid off except for child support. That's my only bill.
How many more years is your sentence?
Man, my daughter turned 16 in November, so I got 2 years, 2 months, and then I have a really big party. Most of these trips, like I'm just doing 30-day visitor visas. So every 25 to 28 days, I fly out of the country and I visit another country, and I stay there between 3 to 6 days, depending on how much I like it.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Man, my oldest 16 too, so I got 2 more years.
Oh yeah.
But they saying in Georgia, shit, they go to school, you gotta pay direct to them.
I would rather give mine direct to my daughter. I feel like she could better spend it.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure about Florida, but I got the Florida Pre-K College Fund, and she got the rest of my GI Bill to use. So she get a scholarship. She'll be pretty well off.
Word. So I take it that Thailand is your best place to visit, or what's the deal? You plan on living there, or what?
Thailand is my #1 destination. It is for me the most relaxing and the most fun place that I've been to, and I've been to about 27, 28 countries.
Shit, write them down. Let us know where you went, brother.
Huh?
I said, run down them countries. Let us know where you been.
Oh man, I've got.
Oh, some of them you ain't got name. Oh no, yeah.
For Asia, I got Japan, Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia. There's another one I can't remember. Most of the Caribbean islands outside of Bahamas, half of the Virgin Islands, and like Turks and Caicos. I've been to everything else in the Caribbean. Costa Rica, Curacao, Mexico, most of the Middle East, and England, Ireland, Hungary, Germany, Amsterdam, Egypt. I'm forgetting some. It's a couple more, but that's the
Man,
gist of it.
shit, that's a lifetime for most people, man. Hell, that's pretty damn good resume there, man.
Yeah, and I like visiting other people, seeing what their other cultures are like, seeing how they react to your culture, which is a big thing coming from America, where American culture doesn't really like our culture or us, and you get treated differently when you go to other countries, and it is safe. Nobody's trying to kill you because you're Christian or you're American. Trying the different foods and seeing the lay of the land, and just meeting new people and experiencing new things.
Word. Let me give a shout out to the super chat real quick. James Jones, appreciate you, man. He says thanks for the great content and sharing knowledge. Appreciate that super chat, my brother. Appreciate all the support. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If y'all got questions, you already know what to do. If you really got a good ass question, then super chatting. But anyhow, Drees, what up, man? What you think about this brother right here, man?
Congratulations on your travels to begin with. It's 11:30 in the what? Yeah, it's 11 in the morning there. So breakfast, no grits and eggs. What you grubbing on over there?
Normally, I try to stick to what the culture eats. So, like I woke up this morning, my old lady made me some Thai food. Now I do have instant grits that I brought from the States for myself. But I'm trying to diet a little bit. So whenever I get a little homesick for some food, I even got some Hormel corned beef hash canned corned beef hash that I brought from the States, And then around the corner, there's a little these two sisters have a little breakfast spot, and sometimes they'll have grits. Every now and again they'll have grits, but when it comes down to eggs, omelets, they pancakes, and bacon. All right, they got like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. Crazy good. And then they keep a bottle of Miss Buttersworth syrup for me.
Damn, it's amazing, man.
It's kind of weird, right?
American products over there like that at all? What?
They have. You got a couple different grocery stores, and some of them have like a really small international aisle. But being from the Florida, being from the South, you may have a particular taste for something. Like I have a particular taste. Like I like a certain syrup. So since you can't get it here, I brought my own.
Right.
And that's my favorite breakfast spot to have pancakes. So I got one bottle in my cabinet in my room, and then I got one bottle there. So, I think I probably had about 10 kilos of just food and snacks and stuff in my bag, but because I know I was gonna be here for a while, and if I need to re-up on something, like my dad's coming next month, I'm gonna tell him to bring some stuff for me. I got one of my boys coming next week. He's gonna bring some Clover Hill honey buns for me. I got Kool-Aid and everything.
Oh, now you been in jail before? You talking about honey bun?
I've been in the Army, which was close.
Man, you know how much a honey bun is worth in prison nowadays?
Yeah, they don't have the right snacks around here, man. They, like this ain't a weed smoker's paradise. So if you smoke, the corner store ain't the same. It ain't no little Debbie cakes, no zebra cakes and stuff like that. So if you want certain stuff, you gotta either bring it yourself, or you gotta get somebody to bring it for you. And who did my man Rio right here? He right. They need to have a chicken and waffle spot. And I was drunk. I ain't even gonna lie. I was at one place and they actually had chicken and pancakes.
Mm.
And I think there is one place around here that does have chicken and waffles, but it ain't that, that Southern style.
Right.
And then they don't have the right syrup to go with it. So that kind of you know.
Well, you brought up chronic. I heard a couple seconds ago you brought up the chronic. You know, do they have it? How is it over there?
They have a lot of trashy weed here. I'm not a big smoker. Every now and again, if somebody has some, I take a couple, drags. But one time I was dating this girl, and she got some for me, and it was good. Whatever she got me was good. Everything else I've seen around here was trash. Was like the worst weed from like 3 years ago crop. So this ain't the place you want to come to get good stuff. Now, I mean, if you got money, I'm pretty sure they can find it for you. Somebody will get it. If, with money, you can buy anything you want, especially here. But they do have a lot of like with the laws here. Like something they do is like Flex is one of the hip hop clubs here. It's like the after hour spot, and I haven't personally experienced it myself, but I have heard about them, like the cops doing a raid where they'll walk into the club, lock the doors behind them, and piss test everybody. And they don't care that maybe weed was legal in your country, or you could have just flew in from Amsterdam. They don't care about that. It shows up in your system. You either gonna get a fine or go to jail. Now you have an American passport. You have a little bit of American privilege. It will be less likely they want to take you to jail, but it can. Now, if you was African or Indian or something, one of the other countries, it could be a big problem for you. But getting caught with it, yeah, that could be a real big problem. They put people in jail. I mean, the way they prosecute drugs over here is like Florida.
Right.
I got a question right here for you, man. Shout out to Ron G, man. He said, what has been your most interesting experience traveling? And what advice do you have for brothers who want to travel solo international?
My most interesting experience. Man, that's a hard one. No, I would have to think about that for a second.
Yeah, you come back to it. What kind of advice?
For the advice part, I would say, just do it. Don't. I try to get my friends and family to go traveling with me all the time. A lot of people are scared to travel. Some people don't have the money to travel. Some people just don't have the will. They don't want to leave the state or city they're in, and or they just can't get the time off work. So sometimes you just have to go and if do a little research on the places that you want to go. And a lot of places are real friendly towards tourists and the solo traveler. Like Thailand, Pattaya, it's one of those places where I tell people all the time, if you by yourself, just walk into a bar and buy somebody a drink. You can make friends.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Who's gonna turn down a free beer or some shots? You buy a round of shots of tequilas, they're gonna invite you places. One time I was in Curacao, and it was so friendly, it was scary. I mean, it scared me that they was that friendly. But one night I was at a club. I met a chick at the club, and her and the girls that she was with, and the guy, and it was a guy. He was like, "We're gonna go to another club by yourself. You coming with us?" So we go to this next club. Well, they ended up getting ready to leave, and I kind of didn't want to leave the next club, so I was hungry. I walked outside and I saw one of the bouncers, kind of fat guy. Fat people know where the good food at. I say, hey, where's some good food at around here? He said, it's a place around the corner got the best food, but you may go to the wrong place if you walk over there by yourself, so I'm going to take you. So he took me to this place. The food was amazing. So I'm at this trailer eating these like steak sandwiches, and the guy's like, oh, you by yourself? And I'm like, yeah. So it's like, yo, you don't need to be here by yourself. You're not going to be able to do anything fun. So the guy was like, the taxis are very expensive in Curacao. So the guy's like, hey, if you rent the car, we'll drive you around. I had 4 more days there, 4 more nights there. So the next morning, the guy comes to my hotel, and we walked to the mall. He showed me one of the malls, and he said, "Okay, I need to go get the car now." I said, "How much is it?" He say, "For 4 nights, $100." I think he said 80. I had 100 on me. I gave him $100. And he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna come back to your hotel in about an hour." So I was like, man, worst case scenario, I just lost $100. But I didn't expect him to come back because I just gave this man $100 in cash.
Right.
About an hour and a half later, man, I'm here honking outside. The dude went and got the car, came back, went and picked up his boys, and they gave me the most amazing. In fact, there it is. That's it for you. That was the most amazing experience I had on a trip. These guys, I never met them a day in my life. Come back with the car, pick me up. They took me to beach parties, pool parties, the clubs. They took me snorkeling. They took me sightseeing. They didn't let me put no gas in the car. They didn't let me buy a drink the whole time I was with them. I don't even, they literally had the money to go rent the car themselves. So I didn't know why they wanted me to do it. But that's all I paid for was the car. I ain't paid for no gas. I ain't paid for no drinks. Dude invited me to his house. Dad cooked for me. That was the most amazing experience. And me and that guy are friends to this day. My mom and my three aunts just went down to Curacao about 2 weeks ago. I called them and said, "Hey man, I got some family in town. They're staying at the casino." He said, "No worry about that. I'm finna go pick him up." Introduced him to his mom and his aunts. Took them out to the club, and they had an amazing time down there. So to me, that was the best experience I had. But I was solo, and they made my vacation.
Indeed. So I heard the list of countries. I was editing something while you were saying the list of countries. I just gonna ask you to compare as far as experiences overall, what were some of the best countries that you have been to?
Thailand would be my number one. My number two would be Dubai. I mean, they got a snow ski mountain inside of a mall, and it's not a hill, it's a mountain inside of the mall, and it's real deal snow, and you real deal skiing, bobsledding, all that, penguins, the whole nine. Yeah. Jet skiing through their man-made islands. I did a jet ski tour. That was amazing. The desert sand dune safari tour. That was amazing. I've always had an awesome time in Dubai. I went to Japan for a week. I don't know why Japan is not up there on the top 3 list of party countries, because Tokyo, the Roppongi area, is crazy. People, they know how to have fun. They just club bar hop at first to get the night going. Then they start club hopping. They leave the clubs. They go to these little places, these ramen noodle places, and then they get on the train and go straight to work in the same clothes.
Yeah.
Curacao had major fun there. Jamaica's a wild place. There's a lot of stuff to see and do there. I think the best snorkeling I ever did would have been out of Cozumel, Mexico, and Grand Cayman in the Cayman Islands. The water crystal clear. The water in Cozumel was it's salt water, but it doesn't even burn your eyes. I mean, it's crystal clear. You can see 100 feet down.
Right. My travels pale in comparison to yours. I gotta say that. But I'd like to give a shout out to Tokyo, Japan, Larry J. Blige, AHX. You know what I'm saying? He says that me and Rich are straight motivations to him. I appreciate y'all for that, and once again, just go ahead on and wipe your foot on the rug before you come on in the house. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead on and subscribe to my brother's Dominican Republic channel. Have you been to like Brazil and Colombia as well?
I have not been to Brazil and Colombia. I think
No.
for me, what I want to do is like right now, I'm doing. I left my job and I'm doing a Southeast Asia tour. So I'm just hitting countries in this area and just making my way around. But I'm using Thailand as my base camp. One of these days, when I leave one of my jobs, I'm gonna do a South American tour. And what I want to do is I want to land right below Brazil and then work my way up the coast of Brazil all the way around Suriname and everything, and probably bypass Venezuela, hit Colombia, and then work my way back up. I've been to Costa Rica, so I want to end at Costa Rica.
Right.
And then
well, early on,
Africa.
Okay. Well, early on, you said that you had a part-time business. What's your thing, man? What you got cooking up out there like that, man?
I don't like to put too much of my stuff out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but well, no mind.
I do know where you can get Kamagra. If anybody in the market for some Kamagra or stuff along that matter, I know where you can get it.
Okay.
So
Kamagra,
if you know Richie Rich or Drees, get in contact with them and they can get in contact with me and I can show you how to get it.
I ain't got a clue what the hell y'all. Kamagra?
Yeah.
I gotta
Kamagra, it's kind of like a liquid Viagra, but better without all the side effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you basically got to connect where you can sell that online or something, you saying?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, man, can you at least spell that for us?
Kamagra. Kamagra.
Got it. You got it, Rich?
Other things. Yeah, that.
Well, so you close to it right now?
You got some? Yeah, you got some?
Let me see. I don't have any full boxes because
you got a sample pack you can send me?
Oh, most definitely.
No, Snoop Dogg say, man, there ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Hello, mates. We're about to see what the Kamagra is.
Damn, y'all never heard of it? So
hey, he say he had to wipe his feet on the rug. That's what's up, player.
My man. See it?
Yeah.
Got it.
How much is that stuff?
On the street, it can go up to $15 for one. It's normally around 7 to 10, but I sell a pack with 50 in it for $125 shipped to your doorstep.
So it's an oral jelly.
Yeah, you drink it.
Damn.
And then you turn
straight out the pack.
Straight out the pack.
How long it take to work?
You could take about 45 minutes before you ready to do your thing. But the thing is, like, okay, is this on YouTube or where are we at right now? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know the rules of vernacular on YouTube or whatever, so I want to get your shit locked down. I mean, down.
Keep it PG as much as possible. That's all.
Okay.
So yeah.
So if you ever took a Viagra is a pill and it has a set rate. So you take it, it's gonna kick in a certain amount of time, and it's made to get you hard. And you're gonna stay hard somewhere between 6 to 10 hours, and then it drops off. But you don't really feel nothing. It just made just to get you hard. That's the magic in it. It allows you to you feel everything, and you just keep coming back. You finish, and boom, you want to go again. And you depend on your body mass, you may feel it for 3 days, but you can take it that morning because you're not gonna walk around with no woody. You're just gonna feel powerful. You're just gonna feel like you got this extra burst of energy, this power in you.
Is it natural, herbal based, or is it all chemical?
Nah, it got some stuff in there. Look, some chemical stuff in there, but it don't have the crazy side effects like Viagra does. Like the crazy headaches. You don't feel like your heart about to jump out your chest. Your eyes don't feel like they're about to pop out your head and stuff like that. And the best one of it all is you're not walking around no woody for no 8 hours.
Right. I
It
don't
just
wanna,
allows you once some type of stimulant hits you, you ready to go again.
right, because I don't want to, get on no pill or anything like that, provided I never had to use it, and then go and kill my family.
And the best part of it is it's a liquid. It's not a pill. So
right.
Depending on what state you're in, pills could be illegal. It's actually illegal to have a pill that's not in its original packaging. Like it would be illegal to have like a Tylenol just in your pocket that's not in the original packaging. That's actually illegal. So this is a jail. Cops ain't looking for this.
Word.
They see it. They don't even know what it is. You can just say it's a supplement for your workout.
Word.
Reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, I've had customers that got stopped by the police. The police check them down, pull everything out the pocket, see this, throw it on the hood of the car, give them their ticket, give this back to them, and they go about their day. Now,
So
if you had a Viagra, that may be a problem.
Prescription? Is that prescription right there?
It's not prescription, but it's got an active ingredient in it that the same that Viagra has, sildenafil.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm gonna send you a package. You're gonna like it.
All right. Shit. Send it then. I'll try it out. Hey, I done tried out some other stuff, man, and some stuff works, some stuff don't, man. But you guaranteeing that one, huh?
I think you're gonna like it. I got other stuff too. Like I got one called Black Ant Kings. I got a herb. I do have an herbal one. I don't really keep too much of that in stock. I only got like 2 or 3 clients that actually like it. Everybody seems to like this. This is the number one. It's hard for me to keep this in stock because I get 20 boxes, 3 days they're gone.
Really?
Yeah, that's my biggest problem. I can't keep it in stock.
Yeah. Okay. That sound like, so you saying that's a good little side hustle for somebody that's trying to do some travel and they can do that from anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is in life is your job or your career should be your own source of income. You should have multiple areas to get money because anything could happen. You can get laid off or fired or hurt your leg, whatever. So you want to have multiple sources of income streams coming in, to keep you afloat. Hustling is a good one, and hustling ain't got to be drugs or nothing illegal. It just, it could be the frozen cup lady. That's her hustle. You run a restaurant or selling plates on the side. That's your hustle.
Yeah.
So like one of my hustles that I do is like, say, like if I go to the Dominican Republic, I carry 2 suitcases. One suitcase I have all my clothes and shoes in it. The other suitcase will be full with like I go on Victoria's Secret online, and the lotions that normally cost like $16 cost like $4 online in those body sprays, but you sell them down there for 1,000 pesos a piece. That's $20. So the panties.
You got too many brothers. You ain't gonna make no money now. You got too many brothers taking suitcases down there and giving it away.
Hey, I'm
mess your game.
My thing is, I'm always make my money, but hey, yeah. I mean, the thing is to find something that a supply and a supply that's somewhere and a demand that you can fix it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to hustle. Like I got one of my boys is from Jamaica, right? But he grew up in Alabama. Well, he was he has a food truck and he was living in Virginia. Food truck was doing good, but he went down to Alabama one weekend and made like 5 times as much in that weekend. Turns out there's no Jamaican restaurants within 100 miles of his hometown. So he said he packed up, said forget Virginia, moved his hustle down there to Alabama and making a killing.
That's right.
And he's a contractor, and he got money. He don't need the money, but like I've always preached to him, you need multiple sources of income. Don't rely on one source of income.
All right, you got a few questions in chat. Somebody asked, do you ever get tired of, I guess, the Thai food? Because you're not in China, but I guess it's close to Chinese food, right?
Nah, it's not really close, but no, I do not get tired of Thai food. You know, I can eat fried rice every day, especially when you get it from the source. The stuff you eat in America, that's the Americanized version. If you go to China, there's no such thing as orange chicken or General's chicken in China. That's something for America. When you eat real Chinese food, you will not want Hunan's restaurant or King's Buffet.
China Panda.
Yeah,
Lucky
you ain't
Panda.
got that no more.
Yeah, another question. Do you know if it will work with blood pressure? Those pills, will it affect your high blood?
It may affect it a little bit because what it does is kind of open up the blood vessels. Shouldn't affect this. I wouldn't take Viagra on the high blood pressure medicine. This would be better, but I have an herbal one that's, if you're on medication, that I would take the herbal. I would try the herbal. The Jamaicans got a herbal thing that they use that's good for people on medications too.
Brother want to know if you're going to invest in the real estate out there.
I get asked this question a lot, and it's kind of a long thing. So for Thailand, I could see getting into the real estate if you're going to be coming here a lot, or you're going to be coming here for the rest of your life. If you want to move here, then it would make sense to buy a condo. Or say if you had a kid here, it makes sense to buy a condo. But if you plan on buying to rent it out and you think you'll make a profit that way, that's not going to happen here, not in Pattaya. And if you think you're going to buy it and flip it and sell it for a profit, that's probably not going to happen. The real estate market here is it's saturated. People don't even stay in hotels like that anymore. The newbies stay in hotels. Everybody else stay in Airbnb because they're building the condos to look like resorts because they know people are buying the rooms to rent them out. But the thing is, there's so many vacant condos here and houses that the price is very low. I mean, it's saturated. And then they're building condos so fast, new buildings so fast that they're like computers. This building is the newest thing, it's the hottest thing, but in 6 months, it's old news. And I've stayed in buildings where like I have a room on the floor and there's nobody else on that whole floor. In fact, some of the whole floors, it may be multiple floors, it's totally empty. So it's not here, at least it's not good for investment unless you plan on keeping it. Now, I do want to buy a place here, and I've been researching and searching for places to look for, and I just haven't made up my mind on exactly what my budget is and how much I want to spend. I mean, exact how I want my place to look. Now, I think upcoming.
Can you outright own property there, or what?
You can outright own condos, because you cannot, as American or foreigner, you can't own what touches the ground. So they won't sell you the first floor. They'll sell you from the second floor up. Now, there are loopholes where you can own condos. As an American, you can own a business and you can own property in your business. But to do it, you have to jump through some hoops. And the business has to be 51% Thai owned or something like that, right? So what you do is you get like 8 Thai people that don't know each other. because you don't want them. It's basically making like a corporation, and you don't want them to vote you out. So you get a couple people that don't know each other, and that's the 51%, and you own the 49, and you have them sign contractors saying after a month or 3 months that they're going to sign over their property to you, and then you basically outright own it, and you can buy property, houses, and stuff like that in the company name, and you own the company.
That sounds like a lot of shit to be doing. Just
it's a lot of stuff. I mean, you got to have a lawyer. You got to have some people you can trust, and that's the reason why you got to get people that don't know each other, because then they can work against you.
Yeah, and they still can work against you, but at the same time, man, it ain't worth it, man.
I think an up and coming investment place might be Sasua.
Sasua?
Yeah, if y'all up on the news of what's going on there, they're about to move. They're trying to get rid of the dirty aspect of what's going on the strip there, and eventually they're gonna get it to where they move everybody to one area. That area that they're gonna make everybody move to, that's where business is gonna be booming. That's where a club will be booming, restaurants, condos, and hotels. All that property is probably sold right now and probably owned by the people who are in power in the government there. But if you can get in now early, I think that would be a good area. I mean,
it's risky. It's risky, man. It's risky because, I mean, a lot of people saying they're not even gonna move that area. They've been talking about it. But, I mean,
they're trying to do stuff like that all over the world.
You just never know with the DR, man. You know, you just never know. But I agree. I mean, it's still worth investing in a little business down there. Nightclub, I don't know. They might shake you down every night.
You're gonna get shaken down. Hell, I used to do my thing at a nightclub in my hometown, and shit, the police were shaking us down. The police was like the mafia.
Yeah.
You know, it don't always come from local gangs. It comes from the powers that be. The government is the biggest mafia out there, and they can be heavy-handed when they don't get what they want.
I know that's right. So, shit, they came chuck my jaw down. Hit them for 50 racks.
a lot of people try their hand at doing clubs here. There's a saying in Thailand: if you want to make a small fortune in Thailand, start off with a large one, because you're gonna lose money. You know, clubs ain't the way to go. Bars ain't the way to go. Here, it's so saturated. You got to come up with something else, something nobody else thought about.
Yeah, it's pretty hard for that place. Yeah. But so it only makes sense to get a place to own there if you only plan on staying there, and the only money you can make off it is pretty much rented out on Airbnb.
Yeah, it's not like America where you could buy a house in an up and coming neighborhood, fix it up, rent it out for a couple years, and then flip it and make a profit. That's not going to happen here. It's just not. You know, it don't matter what the news or what media outlet says it is. It's not. It's just not going to happen. I have not seen yet where somebody has done that. I've talked to real. I mean, I was looking for a condo. I was ready to buy. I had the money and the will, and I was ready to buy. And I'm working with 2 realtors. And at some point, something clicked in me, and I asked the realtor, I said, take me to your place. And she say, I'm renting this condo over here. And I say, so you got to sell me a condo, and you're renting. You don't even own a condo. That right there told me it was a bad idea to buy. And I talked to a couple of realtors, and none of them actually owned any condos.
Right.
So if the people who, you know, it's like McDonald's selling you burgers and stuff, and they won't eat the McDonald's burgers themselves.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's just like people that work in the bank, they're giving out loans. but they ain't got one themselves either though. So
Yeah.
maybe they just ain't applying themselves. Maybe they ain't, I know a guy right now, he owns a business and he has really good money, got no kids, single, but he refuses to buy a house or property. He feel like it's not a good investment. And I understand where he's coming from with it. He rather reinvest his money in business, but please. But but yeah, man, I see where you're going with it though. It sounds like, I definitely wouldn't invest in any property out that way. I can tell you now, just by talking to you,
with any investment, don't invest what you're not willing to lose. So if you ain't got it and you ain't gonna be hurting by losing it, then it's probably a bad idea to invest it in whatever. Some stuff is safer, some stuff is not. Me, I'm doing the stock market because my dad has made a lot of money in the stock market. If you ask me a question about the stock market, I could not tell you. But going into the Merrill Lynch and the other one, I don't know, was it Chase or something? The people I had to deal with, and I was asking them questions. They was like, "Don't ask us. You should ask your dad because we asked him."
Word.
So that he showed me his records, and I've been looking at little stuff. He showed me when he doing his taxes and this and that over the years. I had noticed the money he was making and this and that, and I never jumped fully into there. And then probably about 7-8 years ago, I kind of was like, okay, I'm ready. I can afford to lose this. If I lose it, I'm ready. But it's been on the up. I let him handle everything, and it's been on the up. So I always tell people, some safer investments would be like thrift savings plan at your job, maybe a 401k, your IRA. Do those. Those are safer.
Okay. So what you doing, brother? Go to sleep.
You fall asleep.
I'm just listening, man. My ex next, man.
Yeah. So all right, man. So the brothers, we love talking finance, man. But what's up with the women over there, man? How they treating you out there, man? How was that versus the other countries, man?
I would say, well, it's the best place to meet women, bar none. I don't care where you're from. You go in some of these clubs, and it'd be like 30 women, every one male up in there. So your odds are good. And I would say about 98% of females are attainable over here. Like say if you're in Pattaya. It's not gonna be too many females that just straight up say no. You got a couple girls that may have boyfriends. You have a couple girls that may only like white boys. But so there's very few and far between.
She work at the bank. She walking down the street.
But I'm saying walking street. Well, at the bank and stuff like that. I mean, in the past, I pulled many girls that worked in hotel. That's the style I like. I like girls with a job. You gotta kick them out in the morning. They're gonna kick themselves out because they gotta go to work.
Cool.
And you don't have to pay them. But it's a lot of cute girls that work and you can sit in the mall, grab a coffee or a milkshake, and just sit there and holler at chicks walking by. The mall is full of
Hey, you sound like this old man I know, man. He every time I call him, I'm in his area. Meet me at the mall, man.
The mall is the spot. I mean,
sit in the food court and watch the young girls, man.
These hotels, a lot of hotels around here, and they all got cute girls working. There'd be cute girls working at 7-Eleven, Family Mart, Corner Store.
Shout out to Markel's TV, man. Y'all never been to that brother channel, go over there and check him out, man. I keep missing your lives, bro. Every time I see you go live, man, it's like 10 minutes after you got off or something, bro. I'll catch up with you though. But yeah, man, the mall is like universal, man. No matter what country, state you go to, and you want to meet some females, go to the mall.
Yeah, the it's three places that's always gonna have females. 3 places: the mall,
Don't say church.
the beach, and working my first contracting job. My manager was this old guy from New York, and he was like big into Asian women. The first time I was coming to Thailand, he pulled me to the side. He said, "Listen, everybody's gonna tell you go to Walking Street." He's like, "Walking Street's good." He's like, "But whenever you go to another country, you find out where the university at, and you go to the coffee shop across the street from the university. Universities are always going to have females. Universities are normally 75% females. So the university, the mall, and the beach, those 3 places, always going to have females. It's never a time where they don't."
Oh, what you said, Dree?
Don't say church.
That's where all the freaks at.
And hospitals. Realize that hospitals are full of nurses.
Yeah.
Hey, they be at them hospitals, man. But, whoo, man, you just wonder what they in there for.
No. I'm talking about like the people who work there. You know,
The
like
nurses?
in the Middle East. Yeah, the nurses, doctors, receptionists. I mean, you go in any hospital, it's mostly females employees.
That's true. I just go to Walmart, man. I'm in Atlanta. Shit. I don't gotta go to the mall. I have to go to Walmart. Go down any aisle. Hey.
Well, I've been watching the news lately and say in America it seems like Walmart is a dangerous place right now.
Not in the black neighborhood. Yeah. We ain't got no mass killers over here, you know what I'm saying?
They would shoot a Walmart up in a minute.
Yeah.
He tripping out here. Oh, you can go there and see a whole bunch of black bitches fight. Fighting and licking ice cream. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, like over here it's a department store. It's called Big C. It's like the Asian version of Walmart, and it's filled to the brim with girls. It's always some pretty girls up in there. I don't even like going there with my girlfriend.
Hey, well, let me ask you something, man. So when you start going to the outskirts of these different towns and stuff, a lot of these people still speak English or what?
It gets less and less, but like in Thailand, they're starting to teach English in the school system, English, Chinese, and Russian. So you do find people speak English. Now, just like anywhere I've been, you know, even when people don't speak English and you don't speak the language they speak, if 2 people really want to communicate, they'll find a way. I mean, between Google Translate and hand gestures and trying to sound out words, people figure it out. I mean, I had my very first trip here, I stayed in this resort called Royal Cliff. And I tried to talk to this girl, and she didn't speak any English at all. She was from up north, up in Isan. And so when we went out, a couple of times we went out, her 2 friends who actually spoke English came with us. It was kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 of us, well, 4 of us. And so the next time I came down there, which was probably about 6 months later, we all went out to eat. And then it was like, hey, Ty has something she wanted to show you. And next thing you know, we was having a full conversation in English. I'm like, damn, how did you learn English? And basically she worked in the restaurant at the resort, one of the restaurants at that resort. And she said after I left that she made the maitre d' to only give her English speaking customers. at her tables, and she wanted everybody to speak English with her, and she wanted to where the next time I came down there, we could go on a date, and it just be us, and we could actually have a conversation without using our phones. So, if they really want to, they'll find a way to communicate with you. You know, now, a lot of times, some chicks that act like they don't speak English when they do because they don't want to talk to you. And I know that happened in Hungary one time, where we in the club and we trying to holler at chicks, and I remember trying to holler at a group of girls, and I mean, I was like, damn, I know I ain't the best looking brother, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't never had a girl not to have a girl turn down drinks, and they would not even accept a drink from us. I'm like, get whatever you want, champagne. What do you want? And they was talking about they don't speak English, this and that. Next thing you know, we just standing there. We walked off, but we was kind of a little far from them. Some guy walk up and they speaking fluent English, so they just didn't want to talk to us. You know?
Yeah, it happens. Man.
Yeah, you know.
You got a little question right here, man.
Is there a lot of pay for play, or do the women really like you? I mean, there's a lot of pay for play, and that's what I meant by 98% of the girls are attainable. Even if they didn't like you, you could always pay for it. They like money, but there do be girls that actually like you out here. That they just feel your vibe and don't want no money, just want to chill with you or spend time with you or do whatever, you know. And it just depends on where you go hunting at. You know, you're less likely to have to pay for play at the university or at the mall. But now if you at Flex or 808, that comes into play. You know, you're gonna find hoes in the hoe spot. If you want good girls, you're gonna go to where good girls hang out. Now, like there's a club called Pure Disco on Walking Street. You're not gonna see a black guy up in there. Most likely you won't. Pure Disco. Well, one, it's hard to even tell it's there. Black people only hear about Flex and 808. But then, and then outside of that, you got Ibar, Insomnia, and it's called Lucifer's. Well, Pure Disco is not on the bottom level. It's not on street level. You have to walk up a set of staircases. On each side of the staircase is a Russian go-go club. So what you see is the Russian go-go, and people stay away from the Russian go-go clubs. But in the middle is a club called Pure Disco. And when you go in there, that's where all the college girls go to. That's where all the girls who live in Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Bangkok, when they down here, and they actually on vacation, not working, not trying to find guys for money, but they're just out to have a fun time on their own. That's where they go to. You know.
Now the Russian spots you said. What's the deal with the Russian spots?
I always tell people, unless you got a lot of money and you just really want a Russian girl, don't go in the Russian spots.
So there's a Russian presence in Thailand.
Oh yeah, it's a big Russian presence. I mean, you'll see some of the menus that be in English, Thai, and Russian. Some of the street signs or instructions for stuff would be English, Thai, and Russian. Russians been pulling out lately because their money tanked a couple years ago, but you still see them here. You know, not like it used to be, but they are here. But the Russian girls, or the Russian go-go's, it just, everything is 3 times as much as anywhere else. And I mean, if you want a Russian girls, why not just go to Russia?
That's true. That makes sense, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find better looking Russian girls in Russia. They're gonna be a lot cheaper if you had to pay for it. And a lot of Russian girls just like black guys, you know, depending on what city you go to, you know. I mean, I had a coworker come down here to Thailand looking for African girls. Yeah, they are African girls, but we left Kuwait. You could have just went over to Ethiopia or Kenya. You came to Asia, the home of these super sexy, fine ass motherfuckers, to find African girls.
I heard there's a lot of African girls over there, though.
I wouldn't say a lot, but there are some, and there's some bad ones out there. You see some bad ones out there, but you're in Asia, you're in Thailand for that matter. You know, like I'm not finna come over to Thailand and find the best Italian food.
So do a lot of foreigners like Africans, do they come over there to work and stuff like that? Or how's the job market over
there? That I couldn't tell you. I don't know about the Africans working, you know, but there are African girls that come over to be prostitutes. You see some African guys here, and I would assume they the handlers of those African girls are not like from Ghana, Kenya, and Ghana, Kenya, and maybe South Africa. There are a lot of guys some of them come out here to go to school. Some of them come out here just to vacation. Like, you know, don't sleep on Africa. I've met guys from Africa out here that got bank. I mean, they coming in there, walking in there with, you know, Fendi slippers and Gucci shirts and limited edition Jordans, and they'll show you a picture of their villa and with the S600 sitting out in front, 4 bedrooms and a pool in the back. You know, they like, we not the other Africa. We're not the other Africa that you see. We the good part of Africa. So they got money. So I mean, you see some guys. I've met a couple African cats out here that had the baddest chicks and the baddest condos. They had the VIP sold up with every bottle you could think of. And then you got the guys that be on the streets that look kind of shady, that, you know, you just don't know what they up to. And they do got African clubs here too, more so in Bangkok than in Pattaya. In fact, Flex is owned by an African guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you ever heard of Flex Club, it's on, I can't remember his name, Felix or Helix. But he's African. Beautiful wife too.
African?
I mean, and that is like the one of the #1 hip hop spots here in Pattaya.
I heard that.
So what about Vietnam, man? How you rack that up to papaya, man?
Vietnam is my least favorite of all the Asian countries I've been to.
Why they're a little slow?
I wouldn't be mad if I never went back to Vietnam.
What?
I'm gonna just say that. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? The food was awesome. Transportation, taxis, and all that stuff was cheap. The hotel situations was nice, and but they strip and where they got the clubs, I wasn't feeling it. It's like a backpacker's dream to me, you know. If I went back, I would take a girl with me. I'm gonna take my own entertainment, and I will go sightseeing.
So you take your own girl with you.
But if you, to me, I mean, you can get girls there. It's way harder than over here in other countries. They are gorgeous. I will give them that. They are gorgeous. And from what I hear, the ones that are pay for play, way more expensive. I'm talking about girls want like $150, $200 for some short time. I mean, that's crazy.
Do they have ass out there though?
Some of them. You know, to me, I think that the ones with ass is like Japan, Cambodia, and Thailand. I just wasn't feeling Vietnam. I
feel you, man. It just don't seem like a party place. It seems like no.
The thing is, and I'm not biased, but like I tell people, you know, come up with a list of everywhere you want to go. Go to Thailand last. Once you're in Thailand, everything is down here.
not to cut you off, player, but I left my address for you, man. I want to check out one of them samples if you don't mind, bro. But peace to
All right.
everybody in the chat. I gotta be out. I gotta be on the machine at 5 in the morning. So y'all have a good one, man. Continue to have a good live, bro. Continue to have a good trip, and continue bringing us good content, Rich. This is Drees Jedi. I'm out.
Peace out, man. Damn, he disappeared and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tired of this motherfucker too. I ain't gonna sit here front, boy. I'm sleepy as hell. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning over here. You know, my show, I think I did the show last night about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Shit. So what you do every day, man? You working or you just chilling?
Man, I'm chilling, man. It's like it's just a really long vacation for me. You know, some days I might just sit in the house and just watch movies all day. Sometimes I just go sit on the beach and just sleep. Some days, I mean, I've been
Sleep
to the
on the
water
beach?
park. Oh yeah, that's my thing. I like to sleep on the beach.
In the sun?
Yeah.
Damn,
Get
you
that
don't
vitamin D,
you
man.
don't cover up or nothing?
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm working on this tan.
I hear you. So, damn.
Sometimes I
So
go
you
sightseeing. Maybe I might go meet up with some more boys and go to a gentleman's lounge or beer bar or something, have some drinks somewhere, play pool.
how far are you from the beach?
2 blocks.
Oh, okay. So you walking this.
Yeah.
All right. So what's up, man? I gotta catch up with y'all guys out there one day, man. Probably
Hey,
next year, man, before I get out there. I don't be having all that time off like y'all, man. I wish, you know.
you just gotta find it, man. You burn through that sick time. It's yours. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, what's sick time? Shit. Hey, if I do be off, I don't get paid, really, be honest. But I'm kind of like commission worker. So,
Okay.
yeah. But, yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on, brother. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta wrap it up. I'm tired of shit, man.
That's all right, man. Just hit me up anytime, man. I'm always
Yeah,
willing to answer some questions or whatever.
what happened to your boy, man? He was on here with.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
You got cold feet.
he in the States right now, so.
Oh, okay. Let me see that view, man. Yeah, you on the phone or a laptop?
That is my phone. So this is the bedroom, right?
Damn, that's nice right there. All right.
So that's the view from the bedroom.
That's what's up, man.
Then I got the pool on the 20th floor. And this building is situated on top of this hill. So it got like a 360 view of the whole city, the beaches, the islands, everything. So basically,
How much that run you?
this is my view when I wake up in the morning.
How much that run you a month?
$350.
Damn. That's including everything, huh?
Nah, this room was supposed to be like $550, $600. So the guy told me I could have it for $350 with the utilities and stuff included. But I'm gonna go ahead and pay the utilities because dude just gave me a crazy good price, man. And it was damn near highway robbery to take it that price. That was the price he offered it for me too. I didn't even try to negotiate. I probably could have got it lower, but I didn't want to beat him up. You know what I'm saying? So the utilities, the water is about $6 a month. I mean, I take a lot of showers, really long showers, and electricity. I got 2 AC units, and they're burning at like 19 degrees Celsius all day. So last month I had a high electrical bill. It was like $100. So I need to get that down a little bit, but normally it should be like between like $35 and $50.
That's cheap, man. That's cheap right there, man. So I heard somebody say one time before, you can live off $4 a day in Thailand.
$4?
Yeah.
Probably
not. Like food and stuff like that, you know.
If you was eating like the cheapest street food, yeah. I mean, that wouldn't include your
bowl of rice and shit, huh?
It'd be like bowl of rice and noodles, and I mean, you can get some meat with that. I mean, the street food is pretty cheap, and I mean, that wouldn't include a place to stay. I mean, you can be living like a Thai person, like the Thai person. I'm not gonna live like that.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Like you could get an apartment or a place to stay, a flat for like, I've heard of people having for like 4,000 or 5,000 baht per month. That's like between 120 and $180, somewhere around there. But it's gonna be in a crappy building. When you go in the bathroom, it's probably like the sink next to the toilet and the toilet underneath the shower. And you probably don't have no hot water. I'm pretty sure won't be no AC up in there. Probably won't have no refrigerator or no TV, and a little crappy mattress on the floor. But I mean, you can live like that. I mean, people do live like that. Even expats. I would suggest it. I mean, if you live like that, I mean, that's.
All right, Johnny Mitchell said he wants some of the packs from you, man. So that's something you can ship from where you at back to the States?
My stuff shipped from the States.
Oh, so you can get it shipped to them?
Yeah. It's in the States already, and I just once I confirm the payment, I just let a person drop it in the mail.
So how you do it? You do everything just PayPal type of deal, or
Cashapp, or Cashapp or Western Union.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you can give them my WhatsApp information, and they can hit me up, and say we can go from there.
All right. So you want to drop your WhatsApp number online? Want them to email me?
Do you know some of these people? I don't want to just give it to anybody that you don't know.
Oh well, hey,
Let me see.
They can hit me up in the email, and we'll talk about it later. And, maybe
let them hit
set
you
it up.
And then,
next time we go on live, you can have everything set up for them.
Yeah.
But y'all can email me at Sua Dominican Republic, yahoo.com. So if y'all y'all interested, so what would be the smallest amount you'll ship?
It ain't really worth it unless you send like 5.
Shout out to Brandon, man.
Five individual packs. I try to sell them like the whole box or the half a box. It's 50 come in a box. That's where you're gonna get the best deal at. If you buy a whole box or a half.
How much a box of 50 is?
A box of 50 is $125.
Oh, okay.
That includes the shipping. The individual one I sell for 1 for 10, 3 for 20.
Word. All right. Shout out to Brandon, man, for the super chat. We want to ask you, what's the comparisons Eastern Europe versus South Asia? Southeast Asia.
Everything's cheaper, and I mean, a lot of people think Asian girls are built like little 12-year-old boys, and that's just not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go in Club 808, and you would have thought you was in the Dominican Republic until they start talking, hearing the accent. Now they ain't gonna have the big breasts, they're gonna have them Asian boobs, but there's girls in there with the fatties on them. A lot of them. It's thick girls. It's every shape, size, and color you want. It's here. Whereas Eastern Europe, it's gonna be more the thinner women, longer hair. Other than like Romania and Hungary,
Mm.
You know, so it just depends on your preference. You know what I'm saying? What type of food you like, what type of women you like, you know, and how you want their mindset to be. You know, the girls here like to have fun. They just real chill. Whereas like you go to like the Latin countries like Sosua, Puerto Plata, those girls kind of like some of them can be stuck up or some of them can be just straight about money. You know, they want to be in and out. Whereas girls here, they like to just chill, have fun. They're willing to go show you around, be your tour guide, cook for you, you know, stuff like that. These girls love to cook.
Word.
You know, so it's just little stuff.
All right, man. Any last questions, fellas? For Jamaal, man. I'm real tired. I know you in the middle of the day over there. But if y'all got any last questions, try to post those real quick before we end this live. Appreciate you talking to you, Jamaal. We're gonna try to set up a panel, man, with a few guys that maybe y'all can all chop it up about Asia, man, because I know a lot of brothers they not up on the game on Asia, man, and y'all like experts in that. So we'll try to set something up for a later day so we can have like a little panel that's on discuss.
All right.
I know we kind of did this live on a last minute deal, but I was sending I was trying to send out some messages to a few other guys, but they didn't get the link or whatever. So
all right.
You got an email they can reach you at?
Yeah, tell them to hit me up at JamaalG18@gmail.com. That's JAMAAL. That's 2 A's at the end of Jamaal. JAMAALG18@gmail.com.
All right, that's it right there.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, y'all hit them up. He'll get that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how that work. You know, I definitely need get my sample pack.
I got you, big homie.
Hey man. But
I have it in the mail for you in the morning.
All right, he's saying is it worth going if you don't? I mean, I think I can answer that one. Down there, half the people over there speak the language, right?
Yeah. I mean, I won't say that much, but most of the places you're gonna be, people gonna speak English. If they don't speak proper, correct English, that's okay. You'll be able to figure out what they're saying. You know, you'll make it happen. Two people who want to communicate will communicate. That don't matter where you're at.
That's right.
Now, have you been you've been to Sosua? I tell you what, it's more people that speak English here than Sosua or Dominican Republic for that matter.
And just like you said before, man, you know, the people that's trying to separate you from your money, they always gonna speak enough English. You know, going to the store or wherever, street vendors, they all gonna know a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Just
they
the
know
same way as you,
They know what you want when if you go in a hotel and they know you want a room, and you want double, you want to say, I mean, they gonna know that little stuff, man.
Yeah. So, you know, just like being in the Dominican Republic or some countries in Europe or whatever, and they don't you have to interact with somebody who doesn't speak English. If they're trying to get some money out you for some type of product, they're figuring out money is the international language.
Yeah. What's the cons of being in Thailand? Besides the food, you said that earlier, you're homesick with the food. But
now, I don't personally get home. Some people do. Some people don't like to try new stuff, and that's on them. You know, the cons would be not wanting to leave this place. It's too much fun. It's too relaxing, and just never feel like you have enough time. You know, once it's time to go, you realize there's so much more stuff you want to do. You get kind of complacent here. As far as the food situation, a lot of people say, I tell people, account for one sick day, but you're not sick because it's bacteria in the food or the food wasn't cooked well enough. Most people get sick because their body's not used to eating natural food. This rice is coming from the land right up the road. These fish are coming from right out here. You know, these cows, the beef they use isn't been shot up with antibiotics and growth hormones and stuff like that. It's not all the fruit and stuff doesn't have GMOs and stuff like that. So your body's not used to eating natural stuff. And that is the reason why people get sick, feel sick. Your body's trying to purge all them toxins out your system. You know, here the fruit deteriorates fast because it's real fruit. There's no chemicals on it. It ain't been grown in no the seeds ain't been grown in no plant or some lab somewhere. This is the real stuff. You know, little scams like the jet ski scam. That's one that gets a lot of people. Stay away from the jet skis. Don't get on no jet ski unless you're staying at a resort and the resort sets up those jet skis for you.
So what's the scam?
What it do is, man, you walk out there on the beach, whatever, and you see the jet skis, and you say, you don't want to go jet skiing. So you go talk to them about the price, and they give you some prices so ridiculously low that you're like, damn, I'm keeping these jet skis for like 4 hours. Now I'm from Florida. I go jet skiing a lot. So when you get on the jet ski, they start taking pictures, you and your crew on the jet ski while it's on the beach. And you think that's to document your little travel, but it's not. They're showing you, they're taking that picture. So it's a before and after shot of you on the jet ski. So you go out there on the jet ski and you having fun. And when you come back after your time is up, they hollering about you broke the jet ski. And you look down the jet ski and it's all types of shit that broke off the jet ski, chunks of it missing, the paint that fell off, and they threaten you sometimes with violence, talking about you got to pay for the jet ski, and they damn near want the price for a whole jet ski. But they're willing to settle for half that what they're asking for. And what it is the jet ski's messed up already. So they'll use like spray foam and Bondo or some type of stuff and like water soluble paint. So while you out there on the jet ski, this is just stuff just falling off the jet ski, but you having fun. You don't even notice it. And then when you come back, they start taking pictures of you again right before they start yelling at you about you broke the jet ski. And then conveniently, a cop shows up on a motorcycle. And he goes and says, oh, well, you broke the jet ski. I negotiated down to this price. Just give him this. But he's in on the con. So when you pay up, he gets a cut. And then they turn around, they fix the stuff real quick and wait for another gullible sucker to get on the jet ski and fall for the same con. So
yeah, that's crazy, man.
And then the lady boys, they like to snatch necklaces.
All of them do that. All of them jet ski people do that.
They got me my first trip, and I ain't touched the jet ski out here since. And like I said, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch one. Hell no. I'm from Florida. I was like, no, we could fight it out. I'm like, I ain't paying nothing. Yeah. So basically, it was like 3 of us. So it was me, my cousin, and a third guy, a coworker. My cousin and the coworker didn't like each other. So my cousin was taking the camera and deleting the pictures. Every time he's like, "Let me see the camera, let me see the picture," and he would just start deleting the pictures. And they didn't figure that out. But he didn't get a chance to delete all the pictures. So I ended up giving him like, I want to say like $60, maybe $80. I was drunk.
They wanted like $200-$300.
Nah, man, they wanted in the thousands.
Oh, fuck.
I think that my cousin didn't pay nothing because they couldn't prove that he was on the jet ski because he deleted all the pictures. And the coworker, I think he ended up paying about $600, but he was acting like a punk, like because we was like walking off. We was like, man, my cousin was like, yo, he from Third Ward, New Orleans, like, hey, y'all either fight us or we gone.
Yeah.
You know.
So the cop was still there?
Yeah, and the cop showed up and was like, yo, we're not paying that. So it's like, oh, you go to jail if you don't pay. Okay, take us to jail. We'll talk to whoever, the prosecutor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, you know, and I think more cops was in on it because it was like, yo, how many times they must have did this scam in a day, weeks, months, years. And they was like, oh, well, you got to pay because you broke their thing, and they proved that you broke in it. I was like, man, you just lock me up. And I was like, listen, I got this certain amount of money in my pocket. You can get that, or you just put me in jail.
I know that's right. Oh, that's right. But what else you was saying?
Like the lady boys, they're like they're basing it off your you know, you being scared of them, or you know, your fear of them being gay. So what they do is it'd be like 3 to 5 of them, and they'll come up to you and kind of want to act like she's trying to touch your dick or trying to hug you. So while you trying to push her off, like, oh, just nasty, no, I ain't interested. You don't feel them going through your pocket, taking your wallet, your cell phone, and unsnapping your necklace. You don't realize they did all this because you focus on trying not to let this motherfucking she feel on you. And they done got you. And then they casually walk off. And now they got a couple $1,000s worth of your belongings. And you didn't even realize it. And you can't go fight them because they are men.
Yeah.
And you're going to lose. And if you attack any little bit of attacking one of them, they all going to jump you. And then you're liable for other random top people in the street to jump you. And then when the police come, they're going to put you in jail even though they were wrong.
Yeah, man. That's why I always roll with a hidden wallet, man.
Yeah, you know, so you always want to take the necessary travel precautions anyway, and just stay out of those situations. Don't let anybody touch you. You know what I'm saying? When they walk up to you and trying to grab you, your arm or your butt, hey, just be respectful about it. But like, hey, nah, I'm not interested. You know, push their hand away. Nah, that's okay. You know, you're pretty, but that's not my flavor. And that can go for the regular girls too. You know,
Charlie Travis said they tried him in DR. Tell that old lady in DR, she act like she be acting like she fall down and shit. And you go to help her up, and she go in your pockets.
Yeah, that's one. I caught a Thai chick trying to do that in the club where we was in Flex, and me and my boy we were sitting at 2 of the high level chairs, and we was right there was a walkway to go to the bathroom. Well, between us and the next table across from us was probably about a good 4 or 5 feet. So this girl walks in. She looked at us, and she went in the bathroom, and she kept peeping out of the door, and but she wouldn't walk out. So I reached over. I told my boy, I was like, "Hey, put your wallet in your cell phone in your other pocket on the table side, not the aisle side." So he's like, "For what?" I was like, "Just do it. Just do it. Just I got a feeling about something." So when she walked out, she started stumbling, acting like she was drunk, and then bumped into me, and then she bumped into him, and then walked. But she hit the hand on our pockets.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Did she just try to go in my pocket?" I was like, "Yes, that's why I told you to move your shit."
Yeah, they'll try you, man. Like in the clubs, you'll have a female, she'll just come start dancing and back that booty up on you and shit. And you'll have a girl, just a random chick, just to come dancing on you and shit. And here go your hands, you holding on the waist now, and then she has somebody working with her, and they be trying to go in your pocket while you dancing. They might bump into you, you know. Man, yeah, when y'all been in them clubs, y'all gotta be careful, man.
Yeah.
I
tell people all the time, man. First, watch your drinks. You know what I'm saying? When you order a beer, make sure try to get them to open that beer bottle in front of you, and don't put your drink down and walk off. Don't let girls make your drink for you unless you watch them make that drink. and you see them pouring out the same bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like I do stuff like if they pour me a drink, I say, okay, I grab the bottle and I pour 2 shots. Okay, before I drink this drink that you made me, let's drink these 2 shots together.
Yeah, word.
Or
Switch it up
don't
on
wear
that.
all that jewelry. You know, so a lot of guys want to be all fly and flashy. They want to keep pulling their money out in front of in the middle of the club. They take all their credit cards, their passport with them. You shouldn't do that. Your passport should be locked up in the safe. Only take the money that you need for that night.
Yeah.
You know. In fact, take some fake jewelry. Thailand is not big on stealing jewelry, but you could.
Man.
Yeah, they don't care about that. You know, they're not gonna say I'm gonna fuck with this guy or I'm gonna mess with this guy because this guy got this big necklace on and this one and not this one because he don't. They don't care.
Exactly. All right, man. It's been real. Shit, man. I'm so tired. But I appreciate you coming on, man. And like I said, we'll have you back on one day. We're gonna do a panel on Asia. We got some guys chopping it up about their experiences out there. And we definitely need to talk about it some more. But any last words you want to spit out?
No, I just want to encourage everybody to go out there, man, get that passport and get some stamps. And I want to know, how about you come over and taste it yourself, Jackie?
Hey, man.
Get out there, get that passport, get some stamps, man, and see the world.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate everybody for coming in, man. Shout out to the Brotherhood. What's up? WTU. Shout out to Ace Live Advisory Asia Group and Columbia Group. Are you in the Columbia Group too?
Nah. Just
oh, okay, just the Asia. All right. Shout out to all them guys, man. Much love to everybody, man. Talk to y'all later. About to get some sleep, man. I'm tired of shit.
All right, man. Holla.
Peace.
Yeah.